So, hello students, good morning, welcome to our maths class. So, all my dear 9th class students, be ready for the maths class. So, we are in the 5th chapter, that is coordinate geometry. We completed first, we completed second, and after that we started 5th one. So, in that it is completed actually. So only 3 exercises are there, and we completed each and every problem in detailed way. So as I said, today just a refresher, like I will do some revision of the same chapter so that you should get a complete concept. So I will do revision, and if any important examples are there which are useful for your exam or any not only the regular exam, even for competitive exams, even for knowledge purpose also, if any example is important, that also I will teach. So before going to the next chapter, let us just do a revision for some time. So now I have seen all the examples, so not so important, that is completely theory examples only. So one problem I am finding little important, so that example I will tell. So students, write one example. This is 120 page number, 120 page number, example 9. 120 page number, example 9. This I will solve. 120 page number, example 9. This seems to be little important. So after this, I will do just a revision of this chapter. As I said, because this is very important chapter for your higher studies. So see, example 9 I am solving. Write down the question. Plot the points. Write down. Plot the points A2 comma 2. Plot the points A2 comma 2. B6 comma 2. Plot the points A2 comma 2, B6 comma 2, C8 comma 5, D4 comma 5. Plot the points A2 comma 2, B6 comma 2, C8 comma 5, D4 comma 5 in a graph sheet. In a graph sheet. Join all the points to make it a parallelogram. Join all the points to make it a parallelogram. Join all the points to make it a parallelogram. Find its area. Find its area. So using these 4 figures, if we draw a diagram, the diagram is a parallelogram. We will get a parallelogram, and we are asked to find its area. See here. So how to plot the points on the graph paper? X-axis, see here. Y-axis. Don't write. X-axis, Y-axis, the point of intersection is origin. Take the points 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8. Now, A2 comma 2, X value 2, Y value 2. X value 2, Y value 2. B6 comma 2, X value 6, Y value 2 only, X value 6. X value 6, Y value 2 only. X value 6, Y value 2, X value 6, Y value 2, 6 comma 2 point. Third, 8 comma 5, X value 8, X value 8. Can you see that point? Yes. So X value 8, X value 8, Y value 5. See 5. C point 8 comma 5. C point. D point 4 comma 5. X value 4, X value 4, Y value 5. X value 4, Y value 5. This is the 4 comma 5 point. X value 2, Y value 2. See here, X2, Y2, 2 comma 2, X6, Y2, X6, Y2, X8, Y5, X8, Y5, X4, Y5, X4, Y5, 4 comma 5. Join them. AB is joined, BC is joined, CD is joined, DA is joined. We are getting a parallelogram. This is a parallelogram, so we have to find its area. Write down. Write down. Given points. Once again write the points. Given points are, write down. A is equal to 2 comma 2, B is equal to 6 comma 2, C is equal to 8 comma 5, D is equal to 4 comma 5. Given points are, write down the given points. Plotting these points on the graph. These points are plotted on the graph. These points are plotted on the graph. By joining these points, we get a parallelogram. What figure we got? Parallelogram. What is the name of the parallelogram? ABCD. That's all. So these are the given points. These are plotted on the graph. So these points are plotted on the graph. Now, so by joining these points, A point joined with B, B with C, C with D, D with A. So by joining these points, we get a parallelogram ABCD. Now area. We are asked to find the area of parallelogram ABCD. What is the formula for area of the parallelogram? Half base into height. Formula. Area of parallelogram formula half base into height. For this figure, AB is the base. AB is the base. AB is the base. What is the height? What is the height? See, what is the height concept? Just I will explain. Height means we can't measure cross like this. So straight from, suppose if this is a point, from here if you draw a perpendicular line, so this is say ABCD, I do or no E. So if this is a perpendicular line from one vertex, if you draw a perpendicular line, that is called height. So what is the height of this parallelogram? Base is any base you can take. Suppose I am taking AB base. So on that, see the opposite vertex, draw a perpendicular line, that becomes the height. What is the height? DE. Now, half of, what is AB? See here. What is this distance? What is A to B distance? What is this distance 2? This distance is 2. This total distance is 6. This distance is 2. Total is 6. What is the remaining? 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 4. Just by looking this we can tell. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here to here, what is this length? 4. 4. Or suppose if this point is say, suppose P. Suppose this point is P. PB minus PA. Total distance we know. From here to here, how much distance? 6. This distance we know, PA, that is 2. So from the total distance, if you remove this distance, we will get the remaining distance. Or else if we count also, we are getting 4. Like that also we can do. But this is a standard procedure. So P to B, total distance is how much? 6 minus, total is 6 minus PA, P to A, 2. 6 minus 2 is 4. So this base is 4. Height. What is the height? What is this distance? What is this distance? If you look at this diagram, we will get this distance. See, this distance is same as this distance. This distance is same as this distance. 1, 2, 3. What is this distance? 3. 1, 2, 3. I will apply some standard procedure. I will draw this perpendicular Q, say. So, we want this height, no? First I will find this total distance dq. D to Q. Or QD. Or we can write QD. Anyway, you can write QD. QD minus QE. Total distance we know, because what is the distance? Phi. Total distance Q to D. Vertical distance is y coordinate, phi. Minus total distance we know, up to here also we know. What is this distance? 2. Same 2 continuation, no? This distance is 2. 2, see, 2. Total is 6, 5. This is 2. Remove 2. So this is 3. Remaining is how much? 3. See here. 1 here to here 1, here to here 2, here to here 3. So what is the height? 3. 4 into 3, 12, 12 by 2 is 6 square units. So this important example also I solved. All the exercise problems, everything is completed. Write down this. And I think there are no difficult problems. I think you may not be having any doubts. So if it is a difficult chapter, lot of concepts are involved. So I will allot 1 or 2 days for doubts clarification. But I don't think for this you don't have you have any doubt. So no doubts, I think, because simple problem, just plotting the points on the graph paper, that's all. Complete it fast. Write this also. so that how we got 4, how we got 3, directly by seeing the figure we can tell, but this is the standard form to find. Draw the diagram also. Over. Students, so just I will do some revision of this chapter, a quick revision, so that tomorrow we will start the new chapter. So revision is also very important. Just I will remind you everything what we discussed in this chapter. So we started this chapter, the name is coordinate geometry. See here. So you know plane geometry, actually plane geometry, constructions, drawing a triangle, drawing a trapezium, drawing a rectangle, all that you studied, that is a plane geometry. So the geometry which deals with the coordinate system, that is called coordinate geometry. Or in geometry, in this geometry, algebraic formulas also used. So this geometry is not like a plane geometry. Here we use x, y, x plus y, x minus y, x square, y square. So many you are going to study in higher classes. So that means the algebra and geometry both are combined, that we will get coordinate geometry. Like that also we can define. Coordinate geometry also involves algebraic formulas. Or the geometry deals with the coordinate system is a coordinate geometry, coordinate system. So that is our chapter. And in that everything depends on the coordinate system, because the chapter itself is coordinates. So what is mean by coordinate? So for that we take a horizontal, we take a plane. Suppose this is a plane, whatever, wherever we are drawing or wherever we are doing something, so we call it as a plane. So this is a plane, this board is a plane. If you are writing on a paper, that paper is a plane. So on that plane, if you draw a horizontal line, that is called x-axis. What is the name of the horizontal line? X-axis. So the name of the vertical line is y-axis. This I told. The horizontal reference line in a plane, the horizontal reference line is called x-axis, vertical reference line is called y-axis. This we studied, x-axis, y-axis. In a plane, the horizontal reference line is called x-axis, vertical reference line is called y-axis. And the second point I explained is the point of intersection of these two reference lines is called origin. This is called origin. So I explained about origin, that is denoted by O and 0, 0. I will tell about this. So it is denoted by O, origin. The point of intersection of these two reference lines is called origin. Next. Any point in this system will have two values. To locate a point, we require horizontal distance, we write here, vertical distance, we write here. Any point, suppose if this is a point, to locate that point, what is the distance of it? Distance of that point from y-axis, that distance we write as a first point. This vertical distance is second point. Horizontal distance first point, vertical distance second point. That means any point in this system is denoted by two coordinates, 2 points, 2 values. So first one is called horizontal distance, second one is the vertical distance. Or the first one is called x coordinate, second is called y coordinate. Or it also called abscissa and ordinate. So that 2 points, this is called ordered pair. Ordered pair means 2 values. Pair means 2. Why it is ordered pair? A comma B and B comma A both are not equal. So that means there should be an order. So I can't write xy as yx. Both are not equal because there is an order. So ordered pair means So if you have that a comma b are two values, then if you write in this form a comma b, then this is called an ordered pair. So a comma b is not equal to b comma a. This is about the ordered pair. Now, the total plane on which we are taking x-axis, y-axis, origin, this total plane is called Cartesian plane. Cartesian is name of one mathematician. So this on his name, so we that name came. So the Cartesian plane. This plane is called Cartesian. Cartesian plane. Cartesian plane means the plane on which the coordinate system is taken. Any plane, if you are drawing x-axis, y-axis and origin, that plane is called Cartesian plane. So now this board is a Cartesian plane for me. For you, the paper is a Cartesian plane. Cartesian plane means the plane on which x-axis and y-axis are represented is called a Cartesian plane. Next, I explained about quadrants. Quadrants, that is Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4. 4 quadrants I explained. So what are the quadrants? If we draw two reference lines, this plane is divided into how many parts? 4 parts. 4 equal parts we can say. Even if you draw this side also, we have to say equal parts, because what is the limit? There is no limit. Your paper may be up to here, but there is limitless. So your paper may be up to here, but this side it is limitless, infinity. So like that we say that it is 4 equal parts. So if we draw the two reference lines, this plane is divided into how many parts? 4 parts. 4 parts. In these 4 parts, this is called first quadrant. We start counting the quadrants from here. You can't tell this as the first quadrant. This is called first quadrant. This is the second quadrant. This is the third quadrant. This is the fourth quadrant. Quadrants Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4. In the first quadrant, both x is positive, y is positive. X positive, y, we can write like this also. Greater than 0 means positive. X greater than 0, y greater than 0. If x greater than 0, y greater than 0, point lies in first quadrant. Second quadrant, x is negative, y is positive. I explained, because this side x values are negative, above y values are positive. So we can also write like this. X less than 0, y greater than 0. Important bit. X less than 0, y greater than 0, the point lies where? Where means second quadrant. In the third quadrant, both x and y are negative. That means x is less than 0, y is less than 0. So if x is less than 0, y is less than 0, it lies in the third quadrant. Fourth quadrant, x is positive, y is negative. I explained, because this side x values are positive, because 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. See, this side what is x value? Positive. Y value? Positive. Plus plus. This side what are x values? Negative. Y values? Positive. This side x values negative, y value also negative. This side x values are positive, y value is negative. That means right side of y axis x values are positive, left side of y axis x values are negative. So above the x axis y values are positive, below the x axis y values are negative. So this is the important figure. From this you can solve many problems. You can attend any type of objective question. Next, Q1 plus plus, Q2 minus plus, Q3 minus minus, Q4 plus minus, like this. Sixth point. At any point on x-axis, y value is 0. At any point on x-axis, what is x value here? 1. What is x value here? 2. What is x value here? 3. What is x value here? 4. X value 4. But what is y value here? Y value on x-axis 0. On x-axis y is equal to 0. Similarly on y-axis x is equal to 0. On x-axis y is equal to 0. On y-axis x is equal to 0. So these are all points I explained, and this Cartesian system also I explained. Just if you only you wrote it, if you have not written, just you can write down again. Otherwise no need. Just look at this. Look at all the definitions. Suppose P is a point x comma y. This x represent x value. Any point is denoted by a comma b. So x represents x value, which is nothing but this horizontal distance. This distance is x. Same if you do perpendicular, this distance is x. Horizontal distance is x. Vertical distance is y. Suppose this is a point x comma y, means what does x represent? This horizontal distance is x. Vertical distance is y. Horizontal is x, vertical is y. Then it becomes x comma y. So this horizontal distance becomes x value, but if it is this side, it is denoted in negative terms. If it is this side, y value will be denoted in negative terms, like that. So but this horizontal distance is x, vertical is y. Remember this also, this is called x coordinate or first coordinate, also called abscissa. Abscissa means first coordinate. Y is called second coordinate, y coordinate or ordinate, any name. First coordinate abscissa, second coordinate is abscissa. I will write like this. Abscissa, second coordinate is ordinate. Second coordinate or y coordinate or ordinate. But in most of the in problems I use the word y coordinate only. I called this as x coordinate, this as y coordinate. But even this abscissa and ordinate also we can use these terms. X coordinate is called abscissa, y coordinate is called ordinate, like this. So complete concepts I explained. So this chapter is over. Even I did the revision also. So in your chapter, out of 15 topics,